Now, initiating fresh consultation process on the Uniform Civil Code, the Law Commission of India yesterday invited views of general public and recognized religious organizations. The commission has given 30 days time to present views before it. Now, according to a statement released on Press Information Bureau website, the 21st Law Commission had reviewed the subject on UCC and had solicited the views of all the stakeholders. UCC essentially refers to a common set of laws governing personal matters such as marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance and succession for all citizens irrespective of religion. Now, currently, different laws regulate these aspects of adherence of different religions, and a UCC is meant to do away with these personal laws. Now, remember, Goa is the only state in India that has a uniform civil code, and now the Law Commission of India has sought views on the Uniform Civil Code, and they have asked for views from recognized religious organizations, and they have initiated this fresh consultation process on the Uniform Civil Code. Now, the Commission has also given 30 days time to present the views before it. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us on this story. Pallavi, what prompted the Law Commission to seek views on UCC?
So this has been an ongoing process, really. This whole talk about a uniform civil code, and that the process has, and this is something which has considered to be very close to what the government wants. But what essentially the procedure which is being followed by the Law Commission is to get all points of view. We all know that there are dissenting views. There are many who do not think that the UCC is something which is workable. Some like the Samajwadi Party and even the Congress Party now view this as a polarizing kind of a policy decision. And therefore, that's the main reason why the Law Commission has decided to base it on consensus, knowing pretty well that this is a controversial decision. And therefore, because of this, they're deciding that we have to take opinions from all grains of thought, religious groups, stakeholders, all of them who are likely to be affected.
So, Pallavi, what can be expected next after this 30-day time period ends?
Well, the normal procedure is that after 30 days time ends, there will be a decision taken on the basis of that. Law Commission prepares its report. It gives its input to the Law Ministry. It gives it to the Home Ministry. It, of course, is going to go to the Prime Minister's office. And that's the basis on which there will be a decision taken whether that bill needs to be brought into Parliament. I think the timing is also very interesting and significant ahead of the many state elections, the Lok Sabha elections, and also the Parliament session, which is expected to begin in the mid of July. So does this raise this question then, that is there a possibility of the UCC bill coming up during the Parliament session?
All right, Pallavi, please stay with us. We have some more inputs coming in on the story. Now, politics has also erupted after the Law Commission sought views on Uniform Civil Code, and after Samajwadi Party, it's the Congress Party that has now reacted on UCC after Law Commission sought views on Uniform Civil Code. Now, Congress has reacted and said that it is strange that the Law Commission is seeking a fresh reference when in its press release it acknowledges that its predecessor, the 21st Law Commission, had published a consultation paper on the subject in August 2018. The real reason is that the 21st Law Commission, after carrying out a detailed and comprehensive review of the subject, observed that it is neither necessary nor desirable at this stage to have a uniform civil code. Now, this latest attempt represents the Modi government's desperation for a legitimate justification of its continuing agenda of polarization and diversion from its glaring failures. We have our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh with us. Pallavi, tell us more about this reaction that's coming in from the Congress Party.
So this is, I think, the official Congress stand now is very clear, and this is exactly what we are talking about. We were talking about the fact that political parties like the Samajwadi Party and the Congress Party are accusing the government of polarization. And essentially what the Congress Party thinks is that this is an attempt being made by the government or the party to polarize because they want to divide the people along religious lines, and therefore a complete no as far as the UCC is concerned for the Congress Party.
Also, Pallavi, if you could just tell us what the 21st Law Commission said about UCC, which has been mentioned by the Congress Party.
So the earlier 21st Law Commission had given a kind of a very balanced view as far as the UCC is concerned. At that point of time, the Law Commission had also said that this is a controversial and this is a decision which could have a sensitive impact, and therefore we have to go along with the different views of the stakeholders like religious organizations, political parties, and the people who could be affected more. But at the same time, it had also pointed out the problem and the need for a UCC because of the differences and how the benefits were not going down to the people, and actually how different codes or different legislation was actually causing a divide among the people.
Pallavi, it is also pertinent to note the timing of this, which is months ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Is it going to have any impact on the polls?
Well, I don't think as a political reporter I'm going to even answer whether it's going to have an impact, but certainly the calculation is that as far as the opposition is concerned, they are going to be alleging that this is all politically motivated. There is a kind of a polarization attempt being made. You know, especially the minority segment are not very happy with the idea of UCC because they see that as an intrusion into their religion, and therefore that polarization is an argument being given by the opposition parties. As far as the government goes, as far as the BJP goes, they feel that the UCC actually will become one nation, one law. And this is something which the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have often spoken about.
Also, Pallavi, if you could just tell our viewers what exactly is the Uniform Civil Code?
So the Uniform Civil Code essentially talks about one nation, one law, one code which is going to be applicable to all the people of the country, whichever region they are in, irrespective of the religion or the caste they belong to. Of course, the special needs of particular religions will always be kept in mind. Something which the government has always made clear that the UCC doesn't mean that it's going to intrude into a religious beliefs and feelings, because that freedom of practicing a religion continues to remain enshrined in the Constitution, and the UCC is going to be following that.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for giving us that context and all those details. Now let's listen into some reactions on this story.
The Uniform Civil Code is the most secular anyone in a secular country can get. So if you pseudo-seculars cannot understand the importance of a uniform civil code, of having uniformity, of having a codified uniformity between all castes, communities and religions as far as personal laws, family, inheritance, marriage, divorce, etc. are concerned, then you really do not care about the people of India.